All right, you're at the title of the video. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get into it. Now, I've recently made a couple of videos on girls and whatnot, relationships and all that, and I've been seeing in the comments and whatnot that people, and just generally my own experience, that people struggle with confidence. Now, I feel like we've all been there. We've all been there at one point in our life where we just weren't that confident or struggled with, having confidence. Now, I believe I'm a relatively confident person. I mean, I'm not, I don't know what the words, I don't know what the word is, but I'm not going to shy away from big moments or whatnot. And I've actually read it in a lot of my books, in the books I've read. I think about 3 different books I've read has mentioned this. And I feel like it definitely helped me and kind of made me understand that how the whole gaining confidence thing works. And I thought I'd just, shed some light and help you guys out. So, I'm not sure if you heard the term fake it till you make it, but it basically means that you've got to pretend, really. I forget what the quote is. It's something like actions of confidence come first, feelings of confidence come later. And that's basically saying that you've got to act confident even though you may not be, in order to feel confident, if that makes sense. So if you are struggling with your confidence right now, you're probably trying to feel confident first before you make those confident actions, but it's actually the other way around. Now, to put this into an example, take, cold approaching girls for example. Now, most guys will want to, feel like they can do it before they've actually done it. And if they don't have any experience at cold approaching girls, then they're going to, they're going to want that feeling in order to make sure they know everything goes all right. But in actuality, this is the right word or not, but you've got to go and do that confident action first. Go up and ask her for a number. Now, regardless of outcome, then naturally you're going to get a bit more confident because you're more familiar with the outcome. And as you do it more and more, all of a sudden it's easy, and you can just, you've developed that feeling of confidence with approaching girls. Now, this, I didn't understand this, but until I started trying to find examples in my life where I'm confident. And the example that I went to was my basketball. Now, I'm a bit of one might say I'm a bit of an arrogant asshole on the court, but I don't think so. I disagree. But I'm backing myself in. I have been. I'm a solid player, and I take a natural leadership role on a basketball court, and there's been times where close game, we need a bucket, and I literally say to my team, I got us, and regardless of whether I do or don't know what the outcome's going to be, it's like, get me the ball, I got us. I'm gonna get the bucket, and then I go out on the court and go and get the bucket, Now it's kind of a weird analogy, but it kind of made me understand exactly what that meant. Like, I'm saying I'm going to score the winning basket before I go and actually do it. Now that's an extremely confident action. Do you think that first time I said I got us, I knew that ball was going in? Fuck no. I had no idea. But it's that understanding, and that I know that regardless of what's actually going to happen, I'm going to back myself in, and I'm confident in my own ability, and whether the ball or not doesn't go in, whatever. But it's important for me to actually act as if the ball's going to go in, because if I don't, it's probably not going to. And when the ball does go in, you know, all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, you know, my confident actions led to the result that I wanted, and now I'm like, I can do that again. And I have. I went on a stretch of like 4 months where I hit like a clutch bucket every week. And I was like, yeah, I got us. I've done this before. Easy. Get me the ball. I got us. Now, if that's still not quite making sense, just go out and try it. In terms of, you know, if you are, instead of trying to wait or develop a feeling of confidence, go out and act confident first. Now, there's a really good book if you want a more in-depth analysis, and it is called, I might put a link in the description actually. I forget who it's by. It's called The Confidence Gap. Yeah, The Confidence Gap by Russ Harris, Dr. Russ Harris. I'll either put a photo on the screen or send a link to, you know, where you can get it. And this book was really good at teaching me that it's about the action first. You've got to actually go out and do it before you get those feelings, and your brain can actually confirm that you are able to do that. Because if you haven't done it, I feel like your brain can't guarantee that it's going to happen. So you've got to act and believe a certain way, a certain confidence, but you've got, instead of, sorry, my brain's not focusing. You gotta have, oh, let me reset. You've got to have the actions and belief rather than those feelings. If you just flip that, because I know you're going to be waiting. I know you're going to be waiting for that feeling in order to do the confident action. Why not just try and do it and understand that you will feel confident after you do it? I guess it's kind of, in a way, the whole point of delayed gratification. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing the hardest part before the reward, which in this sense, doing the hardest part is the action of confidence. And even though you may be feeling scared, anxious, you know, unsure, whatever, but still doing it anyway, and then getting that reward of, oh yeah, I can do that again. I'm good. I'll back myself in. You know, I'll make that game-winning basket. But it definitely worked. It changed my mindset on how confidence works, and it definitely allowed me to, you know, take advantage of that, in the sense that I understand that it will take an action before a feeling. Now, if you're not quite unsure of what I'm saying, do go and read The Confidence Gap. It is a really good book on all of this kind of thing. I would highly recommend it. It's a very good book. And it has a lot of exercises and, you know, how to deal with demons and all that kind of stuff. Really? Fucking vacuum? Oh, that's fine. Sorry. I'm not sure if you heard that, but Mum's vacuuming. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you want to talk with me one-on-one about, you know, a specific scenario, or you want help keep building a kind of roadmap into a certain confidence action or whatnot, or just even telling me your stories. I'd love to hear it. I'm doing one-on-one coaching, and at the moment it's 90% off for the first 5 customers. So it's basically $5 for an hour of my time. And we can talk about exactly how to plan out a confident action instead of a confident feeling first. And if that's something you're interested in, that's probably the top link in the description. I'll put the book down below it. If you're still here at the end of the video, I love you. And remember, life is what you make it.